Art smoothens your temper. It is something inside you. It is something you need it. You want it. You are living indulged into the life. You feel every minute in the life. It makes me relief. It makes me happy. I am Hasan Abdalla. I am a painter from London now, but before I was in Syria. At that time, it was just quiet, calm. All the people in the area know each other. They can help each other. It was a small community. I went to Damascus when I was grown up, after 20. I studied there, and it was a very good movement of art at that time. There was a junta, which is a collective of artists in the area where I was living. Since you couldn't find any encouragement from the family, I was a little afraid to go to indulge into this world. This world for me was, as I told you, a mysterious world. My family weren't supporting me at that time. They weren't interested in art. I used to call myself all the time rebellious because I wasn't taking just traditional things into consideration. If I wasn't living among the junta of painters, maybe I wasn't affected to painting. My inclination would have been something else. Art was my passion. It was not like being a professional and selling and looking after a market to sell your works. It was not like this for me. It was a way to express myself. It was because I am very much interested in it. Most of my work started with women and a group of women, many women, because they were treated very badly at my society. So I tried to find a way to make the women protesting what is done against her. I took my subjects from the family. My mother, my sister, they were treated badly by my father, by my older brothers, for example. Problems started in Syria, like what is called revolution, which is not revolution, of course. At that time, people went to the street to demonstrate that something new will happen. They expected that this regime will go as soon as possible. I was encouraged by the enthusiasm of the youth, of the people who went to the street. Didn't feel that they are afraid of the terrible regime. After demonstration increased and people went to the street more and more, so they started to shoot people. They shot 2 people just next to me. They were from the same group. People got angry and crazy about that. They confiscated my passport and they accused me of participating in demonstrations or something like this. I was imprisoned for 1 year and a half. And then I was in prison for 3 months, and then I was tortured many times by the regime. In prison, I used to write. I wrote a collection of short stories. I translated 3 novels, and I took the first prize in the Arab world of short stories. I didn't feel that it was my home. I knew it was my turn either to be arrested or to be killed. I decided to run away to Beirut. Before that, in Beirut in 2009, I exhibited there and I left a lot of my paintings there. So I collected some money. I got a new passport just to let me go to Turkey. I went to Istanbul and I arranged with a lorry to go to Europe. He said my destination to London. I said, okay, take me to London. Everything was new for me. I found some difficulty first when I arrived in the UK. An organization called Freedom from Torture. They tried to bring my paintings from Germany because I had some paintings exhibited in Germany. A photographer whose name was Paul, he used to be in Syria. A war photographer. He took pictures of my paintings and exhibited them. I was introduced at that time to media. BBC4, they made a documentary about me. Chelsea Arts Club, so that he invited me to the Chelsea Arts Club and say, we are going to make you our members. I was encouraged by that and I started painting again. I'm usually interested in abstract expression or post-abstract expression, you say. I use strong relationship between the colors, between the elements, even between the ideas. The subject here, it is different from the subject I dealt with in my country. It is different. It is different culture. It is different mentality. It's different people. Woman here is a little better, a little liberated more than our women. I have large paintings, haven't been exhibited yet because I can't find a spacey gallery. I feel until now that I paint to myself. When I don't paint, I feel I am angry, I'm oppressed. The painter endeavors hard to make a good painting. Some people would think that painting, if it's not sold, so it is nothing. It is not like this. Painting is painted to all the people to enjoy, not to want to buy and restrict that painting into his room. London is a great city. I feel home, I got friends. I think this is my country. Home means to me the place where I am satisfied, where I am comfortable, where I am happy, where I have friends around me, where I have a decent life. This is home.